Hey up me duck YouTube, welcome back to another video with Rams fan YT. In today's episode we will be looking at the best starting 11 in my opinion of the Premier League. Note that some of these players are now injured, but if they weren't injured would certainly be regulars in the starting 11 of teams. And so for that reason I would put them in my best Premier League starting 11. So for the formation, I've gone for 4-2-3-1 because that is the most commonly used formation in the Premier League at the moment. And we'll start off in goalkeeper. There was plenty of options, although not nowhere near as many as good as Alisson, who has been praised for his crucial save, his positioning, his distribution, and consistency. And I would regard him, and I think many of us would put him as the best shot stopper in the Premier League. And I would even go to say the best goalkeeper in the world, according to some. I don't agree with that, but Alisson is very much like Victor Valdez, former goalkeeper of Barcelona. I think he gets inspiration from him. He plays well out the back, as we can see, and also he's a little bit like Manuel Neuer with his sweeper keeper style. He's actually well known for his speed and timing when running off his line, as well as his ability to clear or challenge for the ball with his feet outside the area, or get to ground quickly to collect or parry the ball inside the box. Moreover, due to his distribution, he is capable of playing the ball out from the back quickly with his hands as well as his feet, and also has the ability to launch attacks or pick out midfielders with long goal kicks. His skills with the ball at his feet and composure in possession have even seen him take on opponents on occasion when put under pressure. Despite his height at 6'3", and his strength, size, and his large, powerful physique, he is also an agile and athletic goalkeeper. Alisson possesses good reflexes and excellent shot-stopping abilities, as well as the capacity to produce spectacular and instinctive reaction saves when necessary. This actually earned him the nickname O Goleiro Gato, the cat-like goalkeeper in Portuguese, by the Brazilian media. But he is predominantly known for his efficient style of goalkeeping. This is courtesy to his anticipation, consistency, and composure, and intelligence, and positional sense, and goalkeeping technique. This enables him to read the game, cover the goal well, and stop shots without having to resort to his histrionics. Furthermore, he is also known for his handling and is effective at dealing with high balls, which enables him to come out and claim crosses and command his area well. Ex-Roma goalkeeping coach Roberto Negrisolo has praised Alisson by calling him the Messi of goalkeepers, as he believes that he has the same mentality as Messi and the similar ability to mark an era. Furthermore, Negrisolo also compared him to former Italian goalkeeper Dino Zoff and Belgian goalkeeper Michael Prudhomme. His playing style also drew comparisons with compatriots Julio Cesar, Muriel Becker, and Claudio Taffarel in the media. The moniker, the Pele of goalkeepers, has also been attached to it. So I think it is without a shadow of a doubt that I would put Alisson as my goalkeeper. Left back, I have also got a Liverpool player of Andrew Robertson. And by Phil Neville, he's actually been considered the best left back in the world. This is due to his pace, his energy, and crossing ability. Fabio Aurelio, a predecessor for Liverpool in the same position, singled out Robertson for praise, saying, "One thing that calls my attention is that he's always improving. He's not comfortable in the situation being first choice." and that the two fullbacks of Liverpool right now are unbelievable. We can contest in any kind of way. Actually, former Liverpool captain Sir Kenny Dalglish has said, "For me, there are few, if any, better than him in his position." This is clearly very high praise indeed for the Scotsman, and I would actually have to agree with Kenny Dalglish because I think he is one of the best left backs in the Premier League. Maybe not in the world, but definitely in the Premier League. The centre back, he is currently injured, but I've gone with Virgil van Dijk. He is physically strong, a right-footed centre back who usually features on the left-hand side of the central defence, although he can also play as a right-sided centre back. But I have chosen him to be on the left. He is gifted with pace, good technique, and an eye for goal, and is an effective set-piece taker. Regarding his ability, former Celtic teammate Chris Commons has commented that Van Dijk was comfortable on the ball, also noting that he had good technique and a wonderful right foot. He was good on set pieces. Some of the free kicks he scored for Celtic are absolute wonders. He could read the game well. He had an aura about him, a confidence, because I think he knew he was good. Neil McGuinness, senior scout at Celtic when Van Dijk signed, called him everything you would want if you could create a profile of the ideal central defender, praising him as a very small ball-playing defender, or very smooth, ball-playing defender, who possesses aerial prowess, skills from dead ball situations, and strong leadership qualities. While commenting that since his move to England, he is more tactically aware. Now his anticipation and timing has improved, and he's a lot more of an all-rounder. McGuinness believes Van Dijk's biggest problem is that he can switch off when the game is comfortable. So this is why I was a bit reluctant in putting him in. But in 2018, Steve Douglas of the Globe and Mail described Van Dijk with the following words: powerful in the air, measured with the ball at his feet, quick and with superb positional sense. Van Dijk has it all. Dario Pergolesi also described Van Dijk as a good marker in 2019. Actually, in a 2019 interview with Marca, when Lionel Messi was asked why Van Dijk was so difficult to beat, the Argentine responded, "He is a defender who knows how to judge his timing and wait for the right moment to challenge or jockey the attacker. He is very fast and big, but he's a lot of agility for his height. He is fast because of his great stride, and he's impressive both in defence and attack because he scores lots of goals." That same year, Paul Merson described Van Dijk as the best in the world, and I think by a long way, as a defensive centre-half. And for that reason alone, I think, and all the above stated reasons, that I've put Van Dijk as my left-handed centre-back. For my right-handed centre-back, I've gone with Aymeric Laporte. Spanish football journalist Guillem Balugue described Laporte as a centre-back who can play from back and is strong, adding that he is certainly a powerful defender. It was difficult to choose another centre-back to partner him because I decided Aymeric Laporte mainly because of his prowess, and he's probably one of the better defenders in Man City's lineup. But in terms of, there could have been a few others, Chilwell maybe, but I did think Laporte would be best. I think he's the only one who's not an international actually on this list. For right back, I went with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he is actually widely regarded as one of the best attacking fullbacks in world football, as a result of his proficiency at occupying attacking spaces on the pitch and creating goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. During the early years of his career, he emerged as one of the Premier League's most creative players due to his role in assisting goals from early crosses and set-piece deliveries. He possesses an impressive passing range, which is attributed to his development as a midfielder during his time in Liverpool's youth academy, and has been one of Liverpool's designated set-piece specialists for dead ball situations since the 2017-18 campaign. His set-piece routine, which involves 3 parallel steps backwards and 1 to the right, has been likened to that of former rugby union fly half Johnny Wilkinson. Under Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, whose tactical setup placed creative responsibility on the shoulders of the club's fullbacks, Alexander-Arnold was predominantly developed down the right flank, where his overlapping runs, switching of play, accuracy of crossing and work rate in tracking back saw him becoming important figures in the side's transitional counter-attacking style of play. Alexander-Arnold's craft and intelligence was singled out for particular praise by Gary Lineker and Cesc Fabregas after his assist for the winning goal in the 2018-19 Champions League semi-final, in which he delivered a corner while the opposition players had their back turns. For the first of the defensive midfielders, I went with Rodri, and I think Rodri ranks first among qualified Premier League midfielders in passes, as he completed 1,813 passes. This should be far from a surprise considering his heavy on-ball responsibilities. However, he also ranks first in passes made while under pressure from an opponent with 410. Overall, 22.6% of his overall passes have been come under an opponent's press, a rate which ranks among the best of the European football style. For one, Rodri is prolific at distributing quick relay passes in tight space. When faced with an off-field dilemma where he is receiving a pass in tight space, the 24-year-old attacks the situation on a step-by-step basis. He often collects the ball and immediately keeps his head up to survey the space surrounding him. Along with his possible passing options, he concludes by reacting accordingly, whether it is precisely distributing a quick pass off to counter a press or patiently waiting, finding the best possible passing option. Much of Rodri's success as a press-resistant midfielder also stems from his ability to shield the ball well. The other defensive midfielder I've gone, who's currently acting as centre-back, is Fabinho. As firstly, he has many assists per 90 minutes, or 0.11 on average. This may illustrate the high quality of chances he creates for his teammates. Furthermore, only Fernandinho and Matic are ahead of Fabinho regarding successful defensive actions per 90, as Fabinho has 8.49 per 90. In detail, with the defensive experience of both are more experienced, it makes sense that would be more successful in defensive actions per 90. Moreover, Fabinho has the highest tackles per 90 of 0.91 over every other midfielder in the league. This is mainly because whenever he is on the pitch, he is heavily involved in pressing situations. Only Jorginho attempts more forward passes per 90 than Fabinho, as Fabinho has 21.47. In detail, Fabinho's number of attempted forward passes per 90 illustrates his willingness to play on the front foot. Surprisingly, Fernandinho averages more aerial duels per 90 of 5.09 than Matic's 3.7 and Fabinho at 3.7 as well. So Fabinho has 3.7 aerial duels per 90. To be fair, both of the other players I mentioned there, Fernandinho and Matic, are actually taller than this player. Liverpool fans have seen some impressive performances from Fabinho and some average ones. Fabinho showcased his ability to be a creative outlet for Liverpool from a deep position. This is something Liverpool have lacked since both Xabi Alonso and Steven Gerrard departed. In brief, it's evident Fabinho is one of the most efficient defensive midfielders within the top 6 in 2019-20, while adjusting to one of the most challenging styles of play. On the contrary, Fernandinho has been the best defensive midfielder that season without a shadow of doubt. So it was a bit difficult for me to choose Fabinho, but I did just choose Fabinho because of how consistent he was. That was taken my website, by the way, comparing the two. For left midfielder, I went with Raheem Sterling because he can play as a winger, but he can also play as an attacking midfielder or striker. But I have chosen him as a natural winger because that's where he's more comfortable. He's actually known for his pace, his low centre of gravity, and dribbling skills. Sterling has also been compared to Alex Sanchez by his former manager, Brendan Rodgers. Rodgers has also praised him for offering a real threat. His use of pace with composure and his maturity. Despite his small stature, he also possesses considerable upper body strength, which aids him in withstanding challenges and retaining possession. Former Barcelona midfielder Xavi said in November 2014 that Sterling is good enough to play for the La Liga club, praising his physical and technical qualities. In April 2015, BBC Sport columnist Phil McNulty wrote that Sterling was very good with the potential to be outstanding, but remained a work in progress. Due to inconsistent performances, he also wrote he is blessed with natural pace that makes even the best defences and defenders take a step back. For attacking midfielder, I've gone with Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne is widely regarded as one of the best players in the world, and he has often been described as a complete footballer. Considered to be a versatile and highly talented player in the media, he plays mainly as a central or attacking midfielder, but can also operate in several other positions, and has actually been used as a winger or second striker. He has even been deployed in deeper creative midfield position, or even in a box-to-box role on occasion. He is often described by pundits as one of the best and most complete modern-day advanced playmakers due to his technique, skill, athleticism, work rate off the ball, vision, crossing accuracy, wide range of passing, and powerful long-range shooting ability with either foot. Although he is not blessed with significant physical strength, pace, or ability in the air, he is a quick and elegant player on the ball, with good dribbling skills, while his positional sense, tactical intelligence, movement, direct style of play, and ability to run at defences when in possession also enable him to take advantage of spaces in the opposition's defence, and subsequently create chances and goal-scoring opportunities for himself or his teammates, making him a dangerous offensive threat on counter-attacks. In addition to his creative abilities, he is also capable of scoring goals by making late runs off of the ball from behind into the penalty area, and is an accurate set-piece taker. De Bruyne was ranked the 4th best footballer in the world by The Guardian in 2017, and the 12th best in 2019. He actually has got the joint highest assist record in the Premier League as well, one of the main reasons I chose him. For right midfielder, I chose Mohamed Salah. A quick, mobile, hard-working and tactical player with good technique and an eye for goal, Salah is predominantly known for his speed, movement, clinical finishing, agility, dribbling skills, first touch and ball control, as well as the ability to use both his pace and flair on the ball in order to beat opponents and create scoring opportunities for himself or his teammates. A versatile forward, he primarily plays as a winger on the right-hand flank, a position which allows him to cut into the centre onto his stronger left foot, and either shoot on goal or play a quick exchanges with other players and make runs in behind the defence towards the goal. He can also play in the centre behind the main striker as an either attacking midfielder or second striker. On his increased threat in front of goal since joining Liverpool, Salah credits Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp's request for him to occupy more advanced central positions, often operating as the main striker, with a forward telling ESPN, "I play closer to the goal than any club before." Salah initially started his career at the left-back position, surprisingly. Not many people know that. However, following a 4-0 win over the youth team of the Egyptian club ENPPI, Salah was in tears for not scoring after missing several clear chances. This made his coach realise his passion for scoring goals, forcing him to move to a forward position. And for striker, I've gone with Harry Kane. Could have been a number of strikers, but former Tottenham manager David Pleat described Kane as an old-fashioned traditional centre forward. Clive Allen, who coached him at Tottenham, stated that the one thing I'd say about him, which unfortunately you don't say about a lot of young players, is that he had a passion for the game. He loves football, he loves playing, he loves scoring goals. His former Tottenham under-21 coach, Les Ferdinand, likened Kane's movement to their former forward, Teddy Sheringham, and the power and accuracy of his shots to Alan Shearer. A tall and physical striker, Kane's style of play has been compared to that of former Tottenham forward Jurgen Klinsmann. As a comparison Kane called flattering in February 2015. In March 2015, Football Association chairman Greg Dyke named Kane as the benchmark for clubs producing young English players. Shearer said that month the three best strikers playing in the league were Kane, Diego Costa and Sergio Aguero. After Tottenham's victory over Chelsea in January 2015, blogger Chris Miller wrote, "Nobody thought he was the guy who was going to give that performance against Chelsea." In February 2015, BBC Sport wrote that Kane was best as a lone striker, with his hold-up play and close control, making him apt in other positions as well. Also that month, Match of the Day pundit Danny Murphy said that the England team should be built around Kane, stating, "I'm struggling to see a weakness in the lad's game." ESPN reporter Michael Cox stated that Kane was initially considered a pure goalscorer. He's actually a good all-round player, often playing as an attacking midfielder, pointing out that during the 2018 FIFA World Cup, Kane's contributions in deeper positions were outstanding. His back-to-goal work as impressive as ever. Indeed, although Kane is predominantly known for his clinical finishing and prolific goal-scoring ability as an out-and-out striker, he is also known for his vision, technique, link-up play, and prolific goal-scoring ability as an out-and-out striker. He is also known for his and prolific goal-scoring ability as an out-and-out striker. And passing ability, which enables him to drop deep, bring his teammates into play, and create chances for other players. As such, he is capable of playing in a more creative role as a number 10. He is also an accurate penalty taker as well. And so, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I will be doing something over the Christmas period in terms of videos, but I will see you whenever I see you then. Just make sure, keep an eye on my channel for more. See ya.